What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter episode 54. Uh, Recapping last episode real quick. We came off of pretty much the fake staged Phantom Troop death slash their leader slash some of their members, at least the way it's been portrayed to the public. On the flip side, the Phantom Troop made out with not only all the auction items, but the money bidded on the fake items that they also made. Um, you guys told me that this arc ends on episode 58, I think. So we have four more episodes. So I don't know if we're going to get another kind of like fight episode where Kurapika maybe finds out that they're not dead and then he goes ahead and hunts some of them down. Um, and then how we fit that in as also Gon and Kilo are still trying to get this video game. Like I feel like that's been kind of lost in all this. The reason that they came. Um, so I wonder if we're gonna still visit that storyline of them auctioning and trying to get this game, um, and kind of the steps they take after that. Whether they get, you feel like they have to get it, or either somebody gives it to them or they get. I feel like they have to for Gon's storyline to continue. Um, I'm interested to see what happens with the Zoldyck family, kind of after everything has settled, uh, and all that. So we're pressing play from the very beginning, right now. Episode 54. This is really loud. Is this kid Krolla in his little book? It is. So that's a book he's been reading this whole time. I thought he was reading something random. I wonder what he reads. Like, just the details of everything he steals. Like, how in depth does he need to know the abilities other than just calling it out and them happening? And what the hell is he staring at right there? Like I don't know kind of like how much knowledge of it he needs to have. Um, is it like if he just says it, it comes out and it acts on his own? Is it something that he needs to control? Um, Hopefully, we get an explanation because it seems extremely complex and all kind of like the criteria he has to meet. But yeah. And I'm ready for a new opening too, by the way. I know you guys said, which really breaks my heart that we don't get a new opening soundtrack. Um, but I'm ready for some new opening visuals. So the only Phantom Troop member we haven't seen in action is the mummy boxer guy. Um, and still, some of the other ones we've seen their abilities, but haven't gotten an explanation. Kind of like to the extent of it. Like we've seen this Phaeton, the kid in the like black jacket. Like we've kind of just seen him want to torture people slash chop people's heads off. But like, what is his ability? You know. Same with the girl that we saw her kind of like read people's thoughts. Fortunes aren't right, and some of like the other ability, like we've seen their abilities on screen, but we haven't gotten an explanation. So, oh man, look at that food. Now I want pizza. Oh, they're meeting up with Gorpika. They're just living that kid life. Over 400. Mm. I'm interested to see Leorio's growth and like what he ends up becoming physically. If he ever does, maybe that's not his storyline. Maybe he's not going to be involved in taking down the troop or fighting whoever the main baddies at the end are. Um, so maybe he doesn't need to get stronger. He'll just always be like ignorant to the fact. But I feel like he'd be pretty dope depending on what his ninjutsu ability comes out to be. I want to see them go back with Zenchan. It's still wild to me. Slash, I don't know how I feel about like how you can just put a condition on something and gain such great power. You know, because what you could achieve with that rule and that restraint and that restriction, whether it be monetarily or status, um, could be all you need. That's right, that girl. I wonder if Kilu was thinking about that girl that was like reading minds. Not yet. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Like, say I want to take over the world or be the strongest in the world, make certain condition, and then just kind of achieve it, and then go on and live my life if I don't have to use it again. It's very tricky. He wants to kill the chain user. Don't draw that sword. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're not about. He's gonna die. Oh shit, here we go. The thing is, like, he doesn't. I don't think he needs to steal his ability to defeat him. Like, he has enough in that book. Oh, they don't know the restrictions on his power, do they? Like, they don't know. Oh god, he's getting all the info he needs. Hisoka's gonna figure it out. He stole the fortune power. The fortune teller power. Oh shit. Yo, what's their family? The Nostradam. They're so fucked. Oh no. I was about to say he doesn't need blood type and birth date for his power. All right, what does it say? The calendar loses a precious component. Yes, which we know. Gather to mourn. Uh oh. Half its limbs. Ooh, so is that saying Kurapika is going to take out half? Yeah, I don't. I need more details on his. Wow. We don't know which five. Figure it's not going to be Hisoka, you know? And it can't be the one that we haven't found out about. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Which five? You should just do it on all of them and see if it comes out differently. Like, see if you can pinpoint it. Okay. I want to see Hisoka's fortune. You join your ally as an offering to keep him from being lonely. She's gonna die. She's gonna. It's. It's gonna be her. She's one of them. Oh, the fortune chick. I want Hisoka's red. The boxer. because of his actions. So, is there a way to avoid her fortunes? Is my question. Yeah, to get rid of the mind reading girl is a lot. Can her fortunes be avoided if you do say the opposite? Or are they bound to come true? I want Hisoka's red. Oh my fuck. Somebody please get this rat out of the damn group. Oh lordy lordy. He's over here FaceTiming on the side. Slash telling Kurapika they're not really dead. Can she just suck up all the treasure and then spit it back out later, or do they have to move it by hand? I don't know if she can spit things back up with her vacuum. Read his fortune. Do it. And here's the thing with the mind reading, does she just find out information or can she straight up read your thoughts? Because if there's any chance you figure out some suspicion, she should go around on every member of the group just to check. Like, let me make sure Hisoka's not thinking of stabbing us in the back. Let me think of what you're thinking, and so on. Until the phone rings. Until the phone goes off. And there it goes. This motherfucker can't be trusted. And now Kurapika, here we go again. My man just came down off his rage-filled high and was like, you know what? I'm gonna go off and be peaceful and recover the eyes of my clan. And now, here we go. Rage goggles again. You can't possibly take Leorio to fight, right? Melody. Oh, they're gonna know about the girl? And the community's already said, fuck it. And now the order stopped. So it's just them now. Not everybody's searching for them. It's just them. Hisoka. How's that work? It's unpopulated, but 10 million people live there. That's not unpopulated. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we saw the flashback at the beginning with Krollo. We never went back to that. And 10 million people live in that? That baby was huge. That's good, Mafia members. I gotta know what Hisoka says. What the fuck is Nostrada gonna do when he finds out? Ugh. Okay, Kurapika. Kurapika. Wow. Hot day. Oh god. The false. Oh, he's the false fourth. You have to read it. Read it. Yeah, exactly. Read it. It's a fake. I feel like he switched it. Or he's gonna kill her. Don't let him kill. Y'all gonna kill this dude, right? Or what? That's not right. He didn't read the same thing that I saw, but either way. Oh god, I need that in my life. You know what would have been so clean? Yeah, how did he change that? I mean, I don't know why I'm sitting here like, oh my god, how did he change it? We've seen this man swindle since we've got introduced to him. So I don't know if it was, but the thing is, like, how would he have like? There's no way he sleights of hand that. There's no way he switches that out that fast. Like I mean, maybe he was that prepared, but the fact that he would have had another piece of paper with words scribbled on it exactly like that in the exact verse format, haiku, whatever you want to call it. Um, so how did it change? Because he busted out those cards like, all right, they're gonna read it, we're ready, but it still kind of gave off the impression of he sold out the group. So maybe he didn't do anything to make it change, but just knowing that man, I don't know what he switched or did. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, it would have been so clean. I mean, this maybe it's just cliche anime. Had like they said that out loud about like, oh, Hisoka, like he sold us out or sold the secrets, and like because we've never seen Hisoka like scared or flustered or anything. If Crollo would have been like right behind him or like right on the box next to him, like staring down over him and seeing Hisoka maybe like taken back by the speed or anything, that would have been just great. Um, but again, I'm going to, and you guys have told me kind of the troop is they're all relatively in the same strength range category. Of course, Uvo like being the strongest physically, but kind of they all have their kind of. And you gotta have. I feel like you have to have a physical baseline to even be in the group, hand to hand combat wise. You know, so maybe Hisoka is stronger than Nobu, but by like how much? And it can't be anything crazy. And I feel like even if somehow he took him out, Hisoka wins, the other members would pounce on him so fucking fast. It would just be so. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Um, I feel like there's zero chance he comes out of this alive if he had to go against all of them at the same time. So maybe Crollo calls them off. Um, They don't attack him. He lies. He gets out of it somehow. That's so crazy seeing Kurapika being like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go off and retrieve my family's eyes and live my life," and then he gets one text message and he's right back on it. Uh, so yeah, it should be interesting to see. And then again, the question I have is, can you avoid her fortunes? Well, not hers anymore. Can we'll cross her out. That's just going to be so heartbreaking when she goes to do her work again, and because you guys have told me, and I've seen on some other like channels, it's not he's not copying the abilities. He's not Kakashi, just mimicking the abilities. He is taking, leaving you without an ability. Now, here's the question though. It's not like he's taking her or just for anybody. It's not like he's taking your overall Nen force or chakra, like you're never able to build it up again. Can you relearn it, re-practice it, reteach yourself? Because it's not like they all woke up like that, and because clearly she's trained in Nen abilities, or anybody is for that matter. The guy he took the white fish from, the owl. Um, could you just retrain it? And maybe it would suck to not have the fortune telling ability, but could she just maybe become a specialist in something else? Like who knows? Like maybe she can or can't, but like you still have access to Nen, and you're still going to fall under a certain category. That ability is just taken from you, but taken, not untaught. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a big question there. Can you just reteach yourself or regain that ability? Um, that's a pretty interesting, deep question that I have. And then just the other big question, because I mean, we've gone back and forth about it. Just having the ability to be able to put such a strong condition on something, but like the power that it's giving you in that time, um, you could pretty much achieve what you could achieve and have no need for to use it again if it's something big. Like Kurapika's is specifically like to him, him and the troop and revenge. That's it. But like, put it on a bigger world stage or something like that to give you some kind of status or monetary value, or just put a condition on it. I don't know the power that it could unlock. Um, I don't know. It'd be like taking two people with the same ability, same baseline ability under the same category, putting a condition on something versus not putting a condition. Like, give me Kurapika, the same Kurapika that has no revenge towards the troop, but maybe still wants to become strong and just overall better. If you took that Kurapika and trained them up over time, maybe that they're a conjurer too. They can manipulate the chains. They can do all that. Could you become as strong as the current Kurapika is without those conditions? Maybe it takes longer, of course. Um, but could he have tapped into that ability, the Emperor time and all that, without the conditions being needed? And maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Who knows? But hopefully you guys will see this Thursday. Not hopefully, you guys will see this Thursday. Then episode 55 Saturday. No, episode 55 Friday. 56 Sunday. And then it looks like we'll finish up the York New City arc next Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. That'll be it. So this time next week, we'll pretty much be finishing up this arc, and I'm really curious to see kind of what's next in the story, because I mean I'm gonna be at episode 60 here. Like, we're past the halfway point in the episode. So no, we're not past the halfway point. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're not past the halfway point, but I mean, we're getting there. We're past 50. We're getting up there. So we'll see. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,